Yes, it sounds like this is a pain in my face. It is. Okay, let's just go ahead and read a random creepypasta like I said I would for, every day till the day I die. When he says no, go away. No, stop. Okay. God damn it. Random. No, go away. Lightless dawn. Looks just about right. The darkness still surrounds me. I have no idea how long I've been wandering, waiting for dawn. As time goes on, I have more and more trouble remembering who I am, my family, my life, or how I got here. It's as if the fog has engulfed me, has also seeped into my mind, obscuring it, blurring the line between dream and reality. Is this all a dream? I'm not sure. Last thing I was doing that's right, I was driving down the road in the city. It was late, around midnight. I came up to an intersection, but the light was against me. I just waited. Then the fog came in. Where did it come from? 1 second it was clear. Next you can see 2 feet in front of you. I got out of my car, but as soon as I had taken a few steps, I was completely lost. Not much has changed yet. I'm still wandering through the streets, looking for some landmark. But can't find any. Everything looks pretty much the same. It's pretty freaky. Not as freaky as the others. I don't know what else to call them. They look vaguely like people, but they're more just dark shadows walking past on the street and never paying me any attention. It didn't feel so real. I would think it would to be a dream. Somehow I know it isn't. There's no way I'll be able to find my car again. Perhaps I should just stand still and wait for dawn. But I can't. Every time I try, the restlessness builds up in me until I have to keep moving. But dawn will come soon, won't it? Feels like I've been wandering forever. I can barely even make my own name now. Was it Isaac? No. It was Dave. No, wait. I can't remember. I should be scared for some reason. I'm not. I can't feel anything. There's another one of the shadow people up ahead. So it looks like it's trying to, what? Open a door perhaps? I just keep walking, I guess, as they don't seem to bother me. Katie fumbled with the lock on her apartment door. She unlocked the door. She turned to see an ambulance closely followed by a fire truck zoom by with all sirens waiting. Probably just some poor fool who got himself in an accident and stayed up too late drinking or something. Hell, why am I up this late? It's almost dawn, she said. She pushed open the door. She felt a chill pass through her. It was almost as if something had walked right through her. Shivering, she looked back up at the sky. Dawn would be coming soon, but its light would not reach all the inhabitants of the city. It was like 3 minutes long. I'm gonna read another one. Go away. Okay, so let's just, skip through the next random one. I walk. I don't know when I started, and I don't know where I wanna go in the first place. Yet I still walk. No matter how blurry the shapes around me, they get clearer every day. I'm starting to realize where I am. I'm everywhere. As long as I walk, I can be anywhere. The world is too gray. I see everything: trees, buildings, people. And I remember having seen them before, but now they seem so gray. It's like I can finally see everything as it really is. The colors are just too veiled to conceal the truth from our eyes. Everything is gray. I walk. This place, I can't stand this place anymore. Why must I walk alone? I know I have to get somewhere, but walking is too hard. Even harder to go through alone. No one will talk with me. I see them, but they don't seem to notice me at all. Pathetic creatures, going through life every day, drinking the precious coffee, working hard to the precious jobs, going home to their so-called happy families, ignorant of the world's true gray color, ignorant of the suffering man walking beside them. They don't know me because they can't see me. They ignore me because they're worthless, disgusting creatures. I wish I could tear them all apart, every last one of them. I walk. I have to get to her. She's the only one who knows me. She won't neglect me. She wouldn't. Maybe she can bring back the colors. I see her now. I walk to her. She's in her home, all alone, wearing black. She's still wearing black. Such beauty. I've seen her broken and hurt. Makes my soul warm. So warm I don't remember her name or who she was to me. Just remember I need her. I walk to her. She knows I'm there. She responds to my presence. I knew she would. She looks scared. She looks like she's about to cry. But wait. Scared? How could it be? She loved me, right? Wouldn't be scared of me. She wouldn't. She wouldn't dare. Oh gosh, she's just like them. She's as despicable and revolting as all of them. She is great too. Like everything else. She lied to me. They all did. She walks now. Okay, this is really not scary. That one also only took like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna read one last one because it depends on how long it is. This is pretty long, but A Painted Christmas by my Now, let's get right into it. Patrick Finn arrived home from his Christmas conquest, beating out the snowstorm by mere minutes. He felt not only the forbidding presence of a hazardous blizzard. I don't know what that says, but also that there was something else, something darker. It felt as if it resonated not only within his soul, but also within the souls of those around him, with the very ground itself. Patrick had never bothered to check, but he was sure that beneath the grass and soil of Winter Harbor, Maine, therein hungered a gaping mouth or chasm yearning for the flesh of the innocent, and anchored to the physical world only by a desire to seem normal, and not yet been appeased because the residents of Winter Harbor were all but innocent. Patrick had moved to the Winter Harbor, hoping to escape the despondency and despair he had felt in his hometown, Belmont, Maine. So far, these feelings had only magnified by both the wintry death that he felt tiptoeing in the town's midst and the lingering scent of paint that seemed to permeate every building in the city. It was as if the town was constantly being repainted in some sort of half-hearted attempt to cover something up. Still, he felt it necessary to stay so as not to make matters worse for his wife, whom he barely saw anymore, and his son, while it seemed so distant. He and his wife were going through a rife time in their marriage, and their son was feeling its effects. It was akin to what one may feel after a tumultuous earthquake. Patrick felt that he had to make it up to his son, so he went out and bought him the most expensive and extravagant thing he could get his hands on this late in the shopping season: a brand new video game system. He had assured his son that even though he had acted out often this year, Santa would bring him something good. Throughout these charades, Patrick felt empty at the prospect of shopping for a boy that he knew nothing about, a boy whose existence was forgotten every so often. On the eve of Christmas, Patrick arrived home for the snowstorm and quickly crept into the garage to wrap the present and place it under the tree. It was in in this garage that he often felt abrupt changes, as if within a small space contained secrets beyond human comprehension. The musky smell of the old holiday decorations, coupled with the omnipresent scent of fresh paint, varnish, and gasoline, all seemed to meld into one personified force, whispering sweet nothings to Patrick as he exited his car. This caused him to shudder heavily, as if beset by a fit of delirium tremens. He shrugged off the dull headache and dry mouth before quickly and sloppily wrapping the gift. Following this, he slipped it under the tree and began to creep upstairs. Can't help but grimace at the thought that he was as far from Santa as humanly possible. As far from Santa as humanly possible. As he reached the top of the landing, Patrick glanced over at the clock. It read 11:49. Stood there as if to wait for some fleeting childhood feeling that may accompany the arrival of Christmas. Did not come. As he soon found out, nor did cheery music, nor the scent of evergreens and cookies. Just deafening silence and the damnable scent of paint. Yeah. It was everywhere, inescapable. The arrival of yet another disappointing Christmas struck Patrick like a blow to the face. Fell to his knees, then subsequently onto his stomach. Couldn't tell if he had passed out or not. Suddenly, a loud sound in his son's room jarred Patrick awake. He quickly got up and stumbled into the room. The popping sound he had heard made him wonder what made it. And when he finally found out, he was confused even further. A large, black, humanoid adorned with goat horns and a tongue that withered like a snake stood before him, clutching his son. Patrick stood dumbfounded, seemingly incapable of recognizing not only the creature but anything else before him. "What do you want?" Patrick asked. Innately, he knew that the creature wanted something. The creature smiled, licking his lips. "My tender fruit, not spoiled by the worms, or new but by the tree that bore it. Ripened not into a brochure, but a rotten hollow core." Patrick stared at the creature. Sweat began to collect on his brow. He felt as if his brain itself had been lit afire. He couldn't breathe. I can't say I understand," Patrick shuddered out. The creature smiled again. "Not by love of a dying star can a planet be adorned, but by the eruption of its most scared peaks. I desire the treasures from which you hope to find salvation. The gift to your boy, it is a gift for me now." Patrick couldn't understand why the creature would want the game system, but he felt it necessary to give it up. He quickly bolted downstairs, grabbing the box and clutching it tight. Sprinted back up to center the creature upon his arrival, thrust out Patrick's son to the floor and held out one long, beckoning hand. As Patrick handed over the present, he couldn't help but feel as if he were false to himself, exchanging externity for one single moment of gratification. The creature licked his lips once more and disappeared in the time it took Patrick to blink. When he was sure he was low, Patrick fell to his knees and wrapped his arms around his son. He expected a thank you, I love you, something. He heard nothing. Looked down, found that his son was withering away, becoming the very shadows that inhabited the night around him. Patrick knew at that moment that he was entirely alone, swallowed finally by the chasm beneath his feet. Stumbled to the garage before sitting down, embracing solitude and his communion with his musky smell of paint that seemed to beckon him fittingly. That was, like 3 different more creepypastas that, felt like I'm bored, so, alright, I'm just gonna, walk away from you now. Good night.